NRG has been having some really difficult series. That one against Rogue coming down to the wire, and now Reynolds will be the first one to score. That pressure coming off the backboard. You see Arsenal airborne. He is so deadly.
And that's just lovely work for Arsenal to recognize that the backboard has a good amount.
Arsenal going for a clear out. Garrett, the tip. Typical couldn't get there. Garrett sneaks this one by. And Garrett, he was just hovering around, decides to do a quick rotation.
And I almost feel bad for Reynolds and Typical who are sitting.
Surviving. This game has had a lot of action for the scoreline to be only 1-1. And now Justin with an open net. He scores it. Far post, upper 90. Justin ending this one. And what a game it was.
That is fantastic work from Squishy. When we watch that again, we see instead of Squishy just flying through.
It has to be so frustrating for NRG to deal with. Low boost. Garrett has 12. Justin has nothing. And finally, Typical will blast this through. The boost starvation from Spacestation was something else. And then you saw the demo on the goal line from Arsenal, who immediately turns around to harass Garrett. Now going for a corner boost. Miss there is going to leave Squishy last back. Arsenal forcing Squishy to jump in the corner. Arsenal being a thorn in the side of NRG. Arsenal, this is what he's known for. Even if he's out of the play in terms of being able to get a touch up. Garrett last back. All three Space Station members converging. Now a shot opportunity. Reynolds right in the middle of the net. Reynolds on the fast break will get another goal for Space Station. They extend their lead, and Space Station are looking in form. Game 1 easily could have gone their way. Game 2, he'll still make it work. And then also the fakes that he brings out. And a big fake from Justin right after I mentioned it. Justin breaking axles.
He's just so mechanical, and he's capable of so much. You have to respect everything he does. And he just makes Reynolds look so silly there as he goes. Happened in Game 7, going up against Rogue, where they kind of just fell apart, and it's kind of what they look like here. But Squishy changing that storyline quickly as he takes that beautiful pass from Justin and just fires it right at the top of the net.
And Squishy didn't have that much boost to work with. That was perfectly
handled. One got away from GARRETTG and kind of handed that ball over, but great challenge from Squishy. Leads to this offensive surge and open net. Typical got bumped. Squishy just causing chaos.
Arsenal gets beat to the ball. Typical last back, and Justin goes low. He sees Typical crawling on the backboard. Gout passes it over to Arsenal, who fakes out Justin, who was streaking in. Now Arsenal, the flick pass, and he got the ball in air. Double tap from Reynolds. What on earth was that?
If you don't know what you're doing, then the defense doesn't know what you're doing, right? Reynolds gets the flick. I don't think anybody was expecting that, and somehow it gets past the defense in this game.
Reynolds going for the solo play. Gets the demo midair. Arsenal will finish it off, but Reynolds making the power play.
So dangerous, no matter where he is on the pitch, and midair is no different. Turns ball cam off, sees Squishy trying to get it.
It's right at the defender, but it's a double commit. Garrett off the corner. Squishy, the shot. It's in. NRG tie it up with 6 seconds left.
Nerves of steel on every single member of NRG, and great pressure there from GARRETTG to cause disruption in that corner. All three members of SSG.
Boost, only 19 to work with. Reynolds popping it up. Squishy will sail it down. Justin with the tip.
There it is.
It's in. Top shelf. Justin off the pass from Squishy. NRG, they snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
And just a beautiful redirect to get that one narrowly under the crossbar, and NRG.
And there's no arguing that point. I think we've seen enough times in the game, Subi.
What? What is this redirect, James? This is insane from Arsenal. He just knows that ball's coming.
He was on
right
zero boost.
He picked up that turtle pad.
And he picked up one pad and just didn't even use it.
That's just so impressive. And a mistake on defense gonna lead to the game being tied up just like that.
So this has been a strange start to game 4. Justin getting a bump on Sypical after the double commit. We've seen Space Station also commit.
To see some great Rocket League from this point forward.
Justin called Reddle's bluff. Now double commit or tap ball from Garrett. Unimaginable angles. GARRETTG will make it work.
Oh my goodness, the speed at which he gets to this ball as it's coming off the backboard, incredible.
Justin doesn't have enough boost to get to the double tap. But NRG gaining a lot of ground. What? He does it again! GARRETTG kicking Space Station in the shin in the same spot yet again.
He picked his corner, and that's as close to a 90-degree angle. I mean, 3 goals off of 3 shots, nonetheless. Shooting 100%, and those are some ridiculous angles. And speaking of ridiculousness, check out this pass from Sypical.
Reddles, he's been playing lights out Rocket League on the offensive end for Space Station all series. Lad weaving his way around all of the defense. Now Garrett, another double tap.
Oh my!
GARRETTG is unstoppable.
Double tap after double tap, and he continues to deliver. You cannot stop NRG when GARRETTG is doing.
In this game against Space Station.
Yeah, just an offensive powerhouse. And then he's also.
It's looking like NRG on the back of GARRETTG's performance so far.
NRG want to get a little redemption, and it's going to start with this goal from Squishy Muffins. Great pressure here from Justin, and that ball just randomly goes into the corner, but look at the power he gets behind that to put it right top shelf.
Justin, as that bounce out, Garrett, his shot, got a piece.
Woo!
That one off the post and in. Squishy gets the second for NRG.
And this is the only spot he can make this goal. Look at the cover up by Arsenal, covering all angles other than right there. And even with that, he had to put a little English on it. They need it right here in this offensive push. If they want a realistic opportunity, they need it right now. And there it is. Reddles rattles that one through and just pushes that ball in.
Sypical going high, and you saw Garrett run into Squishy. The speed flip from Reddles to get there.
Back as well as Justin. Great steal and a great demo and a miss by Arsenal. Disaster striking SSG.
A hat trick for Squishy. Justin completely fakes out Arsenal. Arsenal left wondering what happened as Squishy that looked to be a goal, but what a play from Garrett to stop that.
And Garrett just gonna put the final cherry on top of this game after getting that save. That was a 1-2-3 combo from SSG that looked like that was going in, and the tides turn once again for NRG.
So we saw Justin making so many defensive plays, so many huge stops, buying time for his teammates, getting passes out. GARRETTG hitting incredible angles.